November 1906. Georgetown, South Carolina. A steamer called the Peerless is sitting at the bottom of Winyah Bay, and the paperwork doesn't match the wreck. File number 1906-0087. Opened by the Bureau of Marine Inspection and Navigation, Georgetown District. Assigned to Inspector William T. Burroughs out of the Charleston office. The case concerned a 142-ton coastal steamer, the Peerless, registered to a Georgetown-based owner and contracted to haul lumber down the Waccamaw River and out through Winyah Bay for coastal delivery. The vessel was reported lost in heavy weather. Captain James H. Dozier filed his account with the Bureau. He stated the Peerless took on water in rough seas near the mouth of Winyah Bay. He stated the crew abandoned ship in an orderly fashion. He stated the cargo, raw lumber loaded at Georgetown, was a total loss. Insurance claims were filed within 72 hours of the sinking. That filing speed was the first problem. The second problem was the policy itself. Records obtained by Burroughs showed the Peerless had been insured for a sum that exceeded its assessed market value by a factor of nearly 3. The cargo insurance was similarly inflated. The lumber aboard was valued on the claim at rates well above the going wholesale price in Georgetown County at the time. The policy had been revised upward only 19 days before the vessel went down. Burroughs interviewed surviving crew. Their testimony did not align with Dozier's account. Dozier reported heavy seas and structural failure of the hull. 2 crew members stated the weather that day was moderate. One described the sea state as calm enough to see the bottom in the shallows near the bay mouth. A third crew member, a deckhand, stated he had been ordered to open the bilge valves before abandoning ship. He later recanted this statement. No explanation for the recantation was recorded in the file. Burroughs traced the cargo insurance policy back through a Georgetown brokerage. The policy named R.M. Kominski, a Georgetown lumber merchant, as a co-beneficiary on the cargo claim. Kominski was one of the largest lumber dealers in Georgetown County. His firm supplied the cargo loaded onto the Peerless. His name appeared on 3 separate documents in the file: the cargo manifest, the insurance co-beneficiary designation, and a letter of credit issued to the vessel's owner dated 6 days before the revised insurance policy took effect. The sequence was noted by Burroughs in his summary report: the letter of credit, then the inflated policy, then the sinking. All within 25 days. Burroughs recommended the case be referred for criminal prosecution. The matter was forwarded to the United States Attorney for the Eastern District of South Carolina. A grand jury was convened. The grand jury did not return indictments. The stated reason was insufficient physical evidence. The wreck of the Peerless sat in the silted waters near Winyah Bay. No dive inspection was conducted. No salvage was attempted. The hull was never examined for evidence of deliberate scuttling. The bilge valves were never checked. The deckhand who described being ordered to open the bilge valves had already recanted. Without his testimony, the prosecution's case rested on circumstantial financial records. The grand jury was not persuaded. Kominski continued to operate his lumber business in Georgetown. Captain Dozier does not appear in Bureau of Navigation records after 1907. No further investigation was authorized. 3 facts remain in the file that were never addressed in the grand jury proceedings. First, the insurance policy revision 19 days before the loss. Second, Kominski's letter of credit to the vessel's owner 6 days before that revision. Third, the deckhand's original statement about the bilge valves, recorded in Burroughs' own hand, preserved in the file even after the recantation. Burroughs filed his final report in early 1907. The last line of his summary reads, "The evidence of record is sufficient to establish motive, means, and coordination among the parties. The absence of physical examination of the wreck does not alter this conclusion. No one acted on it." The file was closed. It was transferred to the National Archives under Record Group 41, Bureau of Marine Inspection and Navigation,